이 동영상은 제가 영어 채널에 이미 올렸는데요. 한글 채널에도 지금은 한글 채널 아니지만 그래도 현재 채널에 있는 사람들에게 제 자신을 간단하게 소개하기 위해서 이 동영상을 올립니다. Mr. Emmanuel Lagi left this message. Dear Mr. Kim, thank you very much for the differential equation tutorials. I followed your channel and I am learning a lot. Is there any possibility that you can do some tutorials about partial differential equations, system of partial differential equations, and how to solve them using backwards or forwards technique? Also, is there any possibility you can show how to use method of lines for hyperbolic, parabolic, and hyperbolic parabolic PDEs and show them graphically, maybe on Qt5? I saw your tutorials on Qt5 too. I thought they were amazing. Thank you for any of this you are able to do and for all your knowledge you are sharing. Thank you very much, Mr. Lagi. In my plan, partial differential equation is a very small part. I will cover partial differential equations more than you request, but I haven't used my mathematics since 1996 because I got married with my ex-wife in 1996. The reason I bring up my marriage with my ex-wife is that I made a huge mistake at the time that could change the course of my life forever. I needed Russian money to marry her, so I took up translation to make Russian money. If you ever visit Korea, you cannot escape from this bridge. I cannot play this video long because it is copyright protected. This is called Yeongjong Bridge in old days. Now it is called Incheon Bridge or Incheon Grand Bridge. This bridge connects from Incheon International Airport to Seoul. So any people who arrive in Korea through Incheon International Airport should cross this bridge to get to Seoul. My first job was to translate the construction specification of this bridge.
용종되면 저 탑이 멋있지?
This is a huge bridge that connects from Incheon International Airport to Seoul. In between Seoul and Incheon, there is a small strait. So this bridge was built over a strait between Yeongjong Island and Seoul. This bridge was built by a group of Korean local engineering companies, but the German engineers from Germany inspected this bridge. Because this bridge was built by Korean engineering companies, their all construction specification was written in Korean. They German engineers needed Korean to English translation of the construction specifications. The volume was about 20,000 pages long. I took the mathematical or simulation part of the construction specification. Another translator translated the other part. With the money from this project, I got married to my ex-wife, but that was a really bad choice. That changed the rest of my life forever. I graduated from college in 1995. While in college, I got involved in a project that is called lithography, which enabled me to land myself a researcher job in the KAIST. KAIST is an education, also research center in South Korea. I worked for a professor who promised if I successfully execute his project, also if I pass their English exam, he said he can help me for the admission of the postgraduate course of their research university. But he assigned me to a project that I have no interest at all. He assigned me to GIS and GPS project. GIS stands for Geographic Information System. GPS stands for Global Positioning System. I had no interest in GIS and GPS at all, so I quit the job and decided to enter the postgraduate course of that research center through my own ability. While I was preparing for the entrance exam of that educational research center, I met with my ex-wife and married her in a rush. That changed the course of my life forever, and I regretted that bad choice for many years. You probably have noticed I create lots of stupid or silly or even erratic videos recently. For example, I created a very stupid and silly video.
I pledge allegiance to the violin of the united calculus of early transcendentals, and to the republic for which it stands, one science under math, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all humanity. I pledge allegiance to the violin of the united calculus of early transcendentals, and to the republic for which it stands, one science under math, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all humanity.
I created such stupid video intentionally. I even uploaded illegible thumbnail on purpose. I want to keep myself alienated from my audience. I want to keep some distance from my audience. I do not cater to my audience taste. I do not create videos to meet my audience expectation or their needs. I create videos to record my learning process. To teach myself. I will eventually cover partial differential equations, but partial differential equations are just nothing if you do not have where to use it, where to apply it. Before partial differential equations, we need our problems to solve. Suppose I learned C++ language. If I cannot set up the mathematical modeling by myself, my C++ language is just useless. Also, is there any possibility you can show how to use method of lines for hyperbolic, parabolic, PDEs and show them graphically, maybe on Qt5? I saw your tutorials on Qt5 too. I thought they were amazing. Mr. Emmanuel Lagi, you cannot affect my course of learning by suggesting such message. I don't create videos to earn fame or my audience acknowledgement. It might sound my hubris or even arrogance. For me, partial differential equations are just nothing as my C++. C++ is just a tool. Partial differential equations, advanced mathematics, they are just tools. I have grandeur, much greater vision. I need to create my own problem. I need to brush up my physics first. I have to figure out the problem first before I discuss anything about partial differential equations. Partial differential equations, they are just nothing. These days, I'm covering moments and the center of mass. Then we will jump to multiple integrations. Then we will learn, or I will learn, how to compute first moment, then moments of inertia. I need to brush up rotational motion. Rotational motions plays very important role in physics. I will film about partial differential equations in the course of learning physics. I would not solve the problem set up by someone else or already solved. If I solve those problems, that's just to teach myself for grander vision. Nobody can affect my course of learning. By the way, I read Homo Deus by Yuval Noah Harari. In this book, he talks about inorganic life. I will read it slowly. Yet once, biologists concluded that organisms are algorithms. They dismantled the wall between organic and inorganic, turned the computer revolution from a purely mechanical affair into a biological cataclysm, and shifted authority from individual humans to networked algorithms. Yuval Noah Harari says that yet once biologists concluded organisms are algorithms. Biologists dismantled the wall between the organic and inorganic, turned the computer revolutions from a purely mechanical affair into a biological cataclysm, and shifted authority from individual humans to networked algorithms. This book talks a lot about inorganic life form. During all those eons, 1 eon is 1 billion years. Whether you were a virus or a dinosaur, you evolved according to the unchanging principles of natural selection. In addition, no matter what strange and bizarre shape life adopted, it remained confined to the organic realm. Whether a cactus or a whale, you were made of organic compounds. Now, humankind is poised to replace natural selection with intelligent design and to extend life from the organic realm to inorganic realm. Yuval Noah Harari, he is talking about inorganic life form or some kind of AI, artificial intelligence, new kind of life form. So I wanted double check what he is talking about by reading Richard Dawkins, The Blind Watchmaker. In this book, if you search for silicon, could it be that one powerful day intelligent computers will speculate about their own lost origin? Will one of them tumble into heretical truths that they have sprung from a remote earlier form of life rooted in organic carbon chemistry rather than silicon-based electronic principle of their own bodies? I got Homo from Homo Deus, Siliconians from Richard Dawkins, The Blind Watchmaker.